Scene 88.8 and 7/8. Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here. Let's make a journal page today. Here I used some, what are those, Sizzix dies, nesting squares, and I made faux, that's fake y'all, Polaroid cutouts. I know they make a die specifically for this, but I have whatever size photograph I want to use. Yeah, you can't see that embossed line that was on there. Anyway, these photographs I took a while back after Dee Dee gave me my lovely crown. Yeah. Anyway, when I was taking these selfies, because I was going to post them to show her that I got it and how pretty I looked with my new crown and stuff, y'all know how it is. So anyway, I was thinking about, thought, these would be funny on a journal page. I think I'll do it. And then, that got put on the back burner and junk because we ended up getting a puppy and junk. And that takes a lot of work. Holy cow. So anyway, it was good because I was mulling over the idea and I thought, it'd be funny to have those look like faux Polaroids. I personally don't know what a real Polaroid looks like because that's before my time. I'm only 34, y'all. How many times have to tell you? Anyway, I looked it up on the Googles and this is what they look like. So, yeah. I printed out my photos, my selfies on just regular cardstock and I thought, I think they're supposed to be glossy. So I put a coat of gloss varnish on them and it ended up streaking a little bit, but I actually liked it. So that's one of those flopportunities, y'all. And so I cut out my little Polaroid shape thingy and glued them onto my selfies and went over the whole thing with more gloss varnish because I wanted the white part to also be slightly glossy. And this is a jelly print background, and that's duct tape. I don't know if you got to see that name. It's real live duct tape. And I was going to use washi tape, and I thought, hey, I got that pretty new duct tape that I found at the Walmarts. So that's what I used. I hope it sticks. After a while, it will turn loose, too. I probably should have glued it on Dee Dee. I know, Dee Dee, I know. Anyway, I'm trimming it up. You got to be careful because that stickiness stays on your scissors. So after you get through, cutting really sticky tape like that, you should really clean your scissors off with some kind of sticky sticky remover. And I'm trimming it all up. That's a jelly print. Did I tell y'all that? It's one of my favorites. That's why I hoarded it and didn't give it to anyone because, yeah. It's mine. It's really mine now. So pushing it down, trying to make sure it's got full contact with that there bone folder. No, I'm not going to say it. But And here I decided I wanted some gold stars, but I don't have any gold paper, so I made my own. Now, just a tip, you can paint or use red colored cardstock and go over it with gold because there's such a thing as red gold. You can also use a pale green because there's green gold, which is pretty. And I did like the mottled type effect I was getting with this card, but I did 3 layers of the gold, and there I went and cut out my my stars. And yeah, I think that's a Tim Holtz star die, or Sizzix anyway. Pretty sure. I'm not a real product person. I just get what I like. Now I know I'm kind of gluing this so that it looks kind of weird to most of y'all because you kind of start at the back and move forward, but I really wanted those pieces to be like they were, so I glued the stars on top of them to sort of hold them in that same position, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is a journal page, my art journal about me, and I actually do some journaling sometimes, usually on little slips of paper hidden behind things, which you'll see later on. And I actually saw quite a lot of symbolism in this particular page after the fact. It's funny how sometimes if you really look at your own work, you think back on your own personal history, you can see some symbolism in that. Or you can see where your spirit, your soul is trying to point out things to you that are going on in your life. And yeah, if you kind of study it, you can start seeing things. God is so amazing, y'all. I just cannot tell you how amazing God is. Just is. Okay, end of preaching session, maybe. So there you see I'm using the Aleene's tacky glue because I like that stuff. Y'all know I like it. I think I use it pretty near every time I do a video. Isn't that funny? So anywho, it's a lovely day down here in Texas. It rained really, really, really hard yesterday afternoon, which was good. We like that. So we went so long without rain. We do appreciate rain these days. And it's a lovely morning. I can't believe the birds aren't chirping. They must be at some other feeding ground somewhere. And there I'm going to glue down the faux Polaroid accent, y'all. Put an accent on that Polaroid. There, I'm making a little mark because that's where I want that back, because I really like that positioning. So I just made just a little tiny mark. Y'all can't see it, but I could see it when I glued it all back down. And here all of a sudden I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to make a couple of these into some pockets where I can slip in some little journaling if I like. So, yeah, that's what I did. Me and that Aleene's tacky glue. Oh, earlier when I was using that gloss varnish, I don't know if y'all saw, I put some saran wrap. It may not be saran brand, but you know, plastic wrap between the cap and the bottle on my gloss varnish. That's a DD trick, y'all. So I don't have to manhandle and open that jar back up or that bottle back up next time I want to use that. So yeah, that's a very good tip. Thank you. Oh, there's my favorite wooden brayer kitchen tool. I really don't know what that thing's originally supposed to be for in the kitchen, but I saw it and you know, it was cheap, and y'all know I'm cheap. Well, I buy cheap, and I really use it a lot. Y'all may have noticed that. So anyway, there I was smashing everything all down. Smashy, smashy, get off some of that glue that was stuck to my finger. Oh, missed the edge. It's okay. I fixed it. Smashy, smashy. You know, it almost felt like a steamroller when I was rolling that thing over me. I felt a lot of pressure. One could even say maybe peer pressure. Or not. No, it was fine. It really didn't hurt at all. So anyway, it's pretty pleasant out today. I'm in the studio doing this voiceover. And I've kind of sort of given up telling you exactly what I'm doing on these videos because y'all can plainly see and y'all pretty smart. And if you need further explanation, maybe you could just, you know, pop a question in and I might even could answer it. So there we go. I was making sure all my stars were stuck. Oh no, I lost my big star, so that's really what I was looking for. I just was pretending that I was checking to make sure everything was stuck. So here's the big star. You could call that the number one star. It actually represents my Johnny. Yes, it does. I won't tell y'all the specifics of the symbolism, but there are 7 little stars. And if you know anything about me, you might know what they represent. The number 7. Y'all know my favorite number is 3, though. Yeah. So I have 3 big pictures of me and 3 little pictures of me, and Yeah, that makes 6. Because I can add since 4th grade, I think, or 3rd grade, or 2nd. I don't know what grade it was. There, I'm gluing down my sentiment, which you actually can't see very well, but don't worry, I took a photograph of it. Excuse me, and you'll see that shortly. I thunk of it all by myself. If anyone else has used this type of sentiment, caption, quote, whatever, it's purely coinkadinkle. So I decided I was going to go around the stars with some black ink pen. And that is one of my least favorite black ink pens, and it's almost out of ink, so I thought, yeah, let's just finish this puppy up, because I can't throw it away, y'all, till it's empty. And lucky for me, it ran out of ink right there. Pretty much right there. Come on, ink. I keep going over to the side trying to make it right. No, it's just not going to do it. Dadgummit, get another black ink pen. Hey, PG, get that ink pen. And here we go. This is a black ink pen I like. I don't know the manufacturer of it, but I like it. But Johnny probably picked it up from somewhere. He likes ink pens. We will never be ink pen poor, I tell you. So there I am going around all the stars. I did not go around the photographs. I have toyed with the idea, and I thought, no, I don't want to. At one point I went, at the very end, I don't think I filmed it, I went all around the edge of the duct tape frame next to the cardstock with the black ink as well. It sort of has a scribbly look, and I like that. Yeah, I liked it on this page. So there we go. Let's add our date. Coming up. I'm hunting for my stamping pad and junk. Fix my date. And still fixing my date. Test stamp. Yep. Put it there. Okay. And there we go. And that's my finished page. And here's that caption and sentiment quote. Stand up and value your own worth, because people, you each one, uniquely, in your own way, are special to this world. And you do need to stand up and see your own value within this great planet of ours. So thanks for watching. And happy arting, y'all.